back in the day when we used to do snare solos, individual solos, whether it was Percussive Art Society, DCI, any competition thing, they always had you play the long roll, and it was called open, closed, open, all right, or slow, fast, slow. And I know some of you guys are probably seen it before, I hope. Some of you guys are young, but I still suggest you do this. If you can do it once a day, it's gonna benefit you, all right? And what it is you start slow. Notice I started with the left hand. Why? I have no idea, other than that's how the original Nard book did it back in the 60s. So I'm just going from the boss back then, right? So you start with the left hand, and you start slow, and you keep it even, and you increase the tempo. And if you jump like that, you start over. And the whole idea is to go as slow as you can to as fast as you can, and as fast as you can to as slow as you can, or back to that same tempo you started. Literally back in the individual days, back in the day, they had a triangle on the score sheet that looked like this. And what the judge would do, he would start down here, and as you would go with your roll, starting slow, getting faster, faster, if you made a little, like, example, if I did this, jumped a little bit, he put a line on that. That's worth 3/10 of a point. Next one, 3/10 of a point, 3/10 of a point. You know, so they would tick you or make these comments on this line on the score sheet to your top speed and then going down. And back in the day, 3/10 was a lot, right? It's a lot more nowadays. But back then, 3/10 was a lot. And then you also got timed for a minute up and a minute down. And if you were up, I think you had a 3-second leeway. And then after that, it was like points and penalties, which is crazy. But forget about the time. I just think you guys need to be able to do that. Get to your top speed, whatever that may be, and then come back out of it, keeping it even the whole way. And get back to where you started, whatever tempo you started at. All right, if you can do a minute, I think that's real good, because you think about it, you're going to play every diddle at every tempo you're ever going to play in your life if you do that. So if you do that once a day, you're going to have a good grasp on where you have to change a little bit, control, use more arm, use less arm, all of the above to keep that sound quality the same. You all understand that? That's one of your assignments, the long roll. Break it down. All right, go from slow to fast to slow. About a minute up, minute down is always a good time to do that.